What's up?
What's up? What's up? I just realized something. I wanted to
What?
because last episode was so
Mhm.
depressing. Last episode was the the
Yeah,
grieving
the big
the grieving
realization.
pod, and
Mhm.
I wanted to make a point of this pod. We're back at it. We don't grieve.
We don't
We
grieve ever.
we're fucking built different. But then I
Yeah.
realized that Pearl and X and Maxine, it's also interlinked with the grieving.
It's
It's
true.
all fuck. What's up, critters?
What's up?
The last few pods I'll say have been very linked, very much linked storytelling with us critters. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to go all the way back to like Insomnia to get this arc. Um,
This one, I mean, I feel this one we're probably gonna talk a lot about, this upcoming production.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
you're gonna have to go way back. Like, when
yeah.
when
We've
did
been
this start?
so, and this will pretty well lead me into my manifesto for the future, Sam. But
Okay.
this project has been about like 4 or 5 months, man. However long
Yeah.
summer's been going.
Yeah.
What's the month that comes before April?
May or March.
Because when did 315 wrap?
Like, filming?
Yeah.
I feel like it's actually, like, mid-March. I always think of it as being
Okay.
late, but
Because the idea for One Mistake came like on a car ride where it was me, Matt, and Keegan.
did we did we film 315 in one day?
Yeah.
That's crazy, like, in
Is,
retrospect.
is that crazy?
I feel like it is.
It might be a little crazy.
Pretty long.
For us, it was a lot. But like
Yeah.
for the critters, nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, for the rest of the crew, it was only like 4 hour shoot. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Um,
For us, we had an extra, like,
I th-
6
I
hours
think
before that,
I
or
think One
less.
Mistake is gonna be very much like we're gonna have a lot more time than we need for this one. 'Cause
Definitely.
it's like 40, 50 shots over 3 days.
I think you
Not
have,
too
like,
shabby.
36. Yeah,
Okay.
34 over 3
Yeah,
days. Yeah, 10 shots a day, and a lot of those are just close-ups, like,
that's light
and
work.
inserts.
That's
Yeah.
what I like. I like having a lot of time for, um, experimentation, time to fluff around,
Yeah.
see what works, see what doesn't, experiment with some shots.
And
Got a
you've been
lot of
doing a lot
fun.
of rehearsal with your actors as well,
Yeah,
right? Like,
decent
that's
amount,
good.
decent amount.
At
Getting
least they
Keegan
know their
memorizing those
lines, you know?
lines. Yeah.
Good, good.
Got flashcards for Keegan. It's
Hell
been
yeah,
quite a
he's our Marlon
process.
Brando.
He is a Marlon Brando. My God, he's so difficult to work with.
I could have
No,
been
I'm
a
joking.
contender.
I'm joking. Keegan's been great. I actually went to Keegan's grandma's house last night to do some rehearsals.
Nice.
That was pretty sick. Got wine drunk with with his grandma and cousins and step grandpa. That was sick.
Hell yeah.
Um, they all had seen Death of Connor James McDougal, so I was like
And they all
a
loved it.
celebrity. Yeah, they did. They're like, "You're the guy," and I'm like, "I guess I'm the guy. I guess I'm the guy." Didn't
How do
realize
you
how much.
feel having peaked, film so
Um,
early?
I feel like some people never peak, so I just got to be grateful for the
That's
towering
true.
highs of my career, right?
That's true.
I just got to be grateful,
Yeah.
and I know I'll peak again with the sequel to Death of Connor James McDougal if that ever gets the rest of the film. We'll see.
You gotta go way back, Critters, for all that lore.
So much lore. That was a year ago on the dot. Um, Here we are with our first like proper, I'd say like decently sized film shoot outside of school that we're just doing, right? Because
Yeah.
we've had
48-hour one is the
sketches.
only other one that we've done,
Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
that was pretty small crew,
This one,
but we
it's
paid.
not that it's not that big of a scope. It's just like I don't know. Would you say it's a swing?
Sorry?
Would you say this project's a swing? This One Mistake?
I mean, there's 2 very distinct parts to it,
Hmm.
and trying to nail them both will be interesting. And I'm confident we will, but
Hmm.
there's just 2 very different movies that we're making,
Yeah,
basically. Like,
it's
I don't know,
interesting.
I'm excited.
True. I think if some of the shots come together how I have in my head, some of the beats, some of the moments, right? I'm already seeing a bit of an edit forming with just the shot
Hmm.
list. I got a shot
Yeah.
list built up. Don't
Yep.
know if you've had a chance to go over that, but
Yeah.
it's
Just
a
a little
shot
bit though.
list. Some I'll explain all the natural metaphor stuff I put in there because I put a decent amount of thought into the natural metaphor we'll be rolling
That's
with.
good. We should say that you
Um,
bought a jib as well.
I bought a fucking jib for some reason because I really wanted a jib shot, multiple jib shots, and to get a jib through Fava, it was like what 90 a day with the member pricing.
I don't even know that. Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, it would have really sunk us. It would have sunk
Yeah.
this production. So
And
me and
also, like,
Caleb,
if we got a
sorry, go
jib
ahead.
from Fava, it would have been for like a cinema camera. Like it would have been maybe
Uh,
harder to balance too. Like,
yeah.
so I don't
So
know.
then me and Caleb's been like my resident engineer. He is who I am building all of our practical stuff with. So I'm like, I explained the jib problem, and we were initially gonna fucking build a jib. We were gonna
Yeah,
build a jib, and this was a
I
week
feel
out.
like
It wouldn't be
there's part of it that's in theory would be easy. The hard part would be the like where the camera goes. That
exactly.
part.
And like I was explaining to him, we literally only needed a jib up and down. We didn't need full 360 motion. So we had a decent idea of how to do that with like some 2x4s and like a rail system and like a cage for the camera.
How are you gonna keep the
Um,
camera level?
I didn't even think about leveling it.
Because if
Good
it's
thing we
just like
didn't.
a seesaw, then the camera would go on up and down.
No,
That
no,
that
no, not like a seesaw. Just like a straight 2x4 with like a track system on it, which has a cage, so it literally just goes up and down. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah,
And we're gonna use a pulley.
like an elevator.
Yeah, exactly. But then
That's
we
kind of cool.
realized for the price of the materials and the time we have, it's gonna be tough. So I just said, I'm like, I'm gonna buy a fucking jib, cause like I've been saving my money, and this will cut in my tuition money a little bit, but nothing like too bad, right? I still have my
Mhm.
tuition money, obviously.
Ethan's gonna be back.
I'm gonna
Not
be
pulling a
back.
Jake.
Um, but like, I really want to start building up a collection of equipment and tools because the less equipment we need to take out from Fava each time, the better,
Mhm.
right? Because I want to be making as many productions as I can. Just get
Yeah.
comfortable self financing, self producing, getting people together, right? Convincing
Yeah.
people to do this with me. This
The
is where
trick
I
for
want to
me
be.
though is like equipment is so expensive, and like,
Yeah.
do I at this point do I want to get like something super expensive, or do I want to get something like that's cheap but maybe will like won't meet my
See, that's the
needs
tough.
in a little bit? It's
See,
that's the
that's the
that's the
tough.
thing, especially with lights. That's how I feel with lights.
Yeah,
Where it's
lights are
like,
gonna be the tough thing. I'm
oh
thinking for lights, we gotta fucking thrift, man. We gotta fucking thrift and go through back avenues.
yeah, but like I mean, bright lights. Where are you gonna get those?
Yeah, I
I want a whole
know.
bunch of like Facebook groups that buy and sell
That's what I'm
film
thinking,
equipment,
man.
but it's still expensive.
So with the jib though, $150. It's a 12
Yeah,
foot jib.
super cheap,
So
super cheap.
yeah, super
12
cheap
foot,
relatively.
pretty big.
But I think it can get the job done.
Have you
I
experimented with it yet?
no, because it didn't come with a
All right.
fucking stand. So now
Can you throw it on a tripod?
I bought a new tripod. Because I
Now
did need
Ethan's
a new.
not going to school in the winter
Now
semester.
I
That's what
will
that
not be
means.
back.
We'll be here for
It's a
fall.
nice looking tripod. It has a fluid head. Sam, I love the
That's
fluid
beauty.
head.
Yeah.
No matter how like cheap it is in comparison, just having a fluid head sets it apart, I feel.
Mhm.
You know?
Does it have that heft too of a good
I
tripod?
I got it. Yeah, it does. Just in the
That's
box set.
good.
It's decently hefty. So,
Hell yeah.
you know, it's not exactly specced out to carry the fucking 30-foot jib, but I'm sure we can make it work. We can
It'll
even
be
support.
fine. We got
It'll
2
be fine.
engineers on the crew, you know? We'll
Now,
we'll figure out
speaking
a
of
way.
engineers, we've had the squib. The
Yeah, I'm
squib
so
has been a
curious.
journey. The squib has been a journey. We are now on our last testing fit trials. for it tonight,
Okay.
actually.
I really
Um,
don't want it to blow up in Caleb's like stomach. That's my
well,
fear with the squid
let me
and
uh, let
burn him.
me let me let me tell a story.
Oh yeah.
So we have gone through many trials and testing phases. Um, we as I mentioned to you personally, Sam, me, Graham, Keegan, Caleb have started filming like sketches and stuff. We've just
Hmm.
been because I just want some like pure creative outlet, no matter how shitty quality it is. I just want to be
Yeah.
making shit. And
Yeah.
when with Critterpit sketches gone for the summer, I need that. I need right.
Hmm.
And in one of these sketches, we're like, okay, we're gonna bust out two stones. We're gonna use a squib, and we're gonna test a squib first of all, because you
Perfect.
know. And the way it works is it's like a CO2 canister, right? That threads
Yeah.
into a pipe, blows air through it. It's for like filling up tires quickly on like backpacking trips, bike tires.
Hmm.
It blew up in Caleb's hand. He got cut a little bit. Um,
That's what I
but
was
that's
worried about.
okay. And then a second one blew up in Caleb's hand. So we got one working and it just wasn't working. And we cracked the issue, or Caleb cracked the issue. The issue is the threading on the type of CO2 canisters we got is just too cheap quality. The seal isn't there, so you're not getting that vacuum. And blood from the
Hmm.
squib is
Yeah.
leaking into it and fucking up the seal,
Oh
you know? So
yeah.
now we I got it in my hands. I'm gonna actually unbox it right now. The
You got a whole bunch
new
of whippets. You're using
whole
nitrogen
bunch of
now.
whippets.
Nitrogus.
It's like a little more high quality one that has a valve on it. So you have like custom
Oh,
control and it
cool.
has like so like we actually have like more control on the firing of the CO2
Yeah.
and it has like a more guaranteed seal. So it's not going to be fucking leaking,
That's
hopefully.
good. That's
Oh,
good.
look at that little thing. It's kind of cute. Kind of cute.
So hopefully that'll work.
Hopefully, it would suck not having a squib, but like,
Yeah. It's not the hardest thing to work around though. Like,
yeah, we'll make it work.
yeah, we'll make it
We'll
work.
fuck it. We're making it work. I can just
Exactly.
keep throwing money at it until I will not be returning next year.
This production. This is becoming an expensive production.
I mean, it's up to because like what it's gonna be like 300, 400 for the equipment.
I think it's gonna be less than that.
Okay,
He said he's charging us a weekend rate.
don't get my
Ah,
hopes up, Sam.
it's a bit of a story to me grabbing the equipment
Yeah,
as well. I got to Fava like after my work shift one day because they're like we're only open on the Tuesday. Fava's closed
yeah.
for Folk Fest,
Okay.
which is like a thing in Edmonton this whole week
Mm,
and weekend. So they're only open on
yeah.
Tuesday, which is the only day I can pick up the equipment.
Okay.
So I
Shout out.
go and and they're closed. I'm like,
Fuck.
fuck. Like, why is nobody here? So I like wandered around the like that space that they're in.
Yeah,
And it's such a weird space, right? I got super
it is.
lost.
It's
I got
very
super
70s,
lost. I had to
60s.
talk to a janitor to be like, "Where's Fava?" Like, point me back. And luckily, when I got back, somebody was there, but not the right person. So they had to go get the right person.
Oh my lord, it sounds heart racing, heart
It
pumping.
was. I was very stressed out. And then, yeah, I
My
had to take a few
God.
trips to get all the equipment and stuff, like
Thank you for doing
hauling
all
shit.
this.
Oh, it was, yeah, it
Yeah,
was all good. And
appreciate
yeah,
you.
Fab was also, I wish they gave like the bills before you get
Yeah, it'd be
equipment, but
nice.
it's all like after. So it's still a mystery. Really hoping that they don't
Yeah,
charge us for a week, but
that would
I'm
suck.
confident they won't. I'm confident they won't.
It'll be
He also
okay.
said
Either way.
when I picked up the equipment that I didn't pay for my Super 8 camera, even though
Oh,
I did. And I was like, no, I did. I'm so sure I did. Like
oh
gonna
my
break down.
lord.
But
This is why we gotta build
it
up
all
our
worked
own
out.
stockpile of equipment.
Five was so good that
Ugh,
like
I know. I
shout
love
out.
Fava,
Like yeah.
but like, I think the next project is we're gonna try to build a dolly. That's not the hardest thing in the world, building a dolly.
Just get a skateboard.
We can build a fucking dolly. So if we got a
Yeah.
dolly, we got a jib, we got a camera that can shoot videos. Just need to get some lights.
Loosely. We
Even a
should
flag kit. A flag kit could not be a
flight kit
bad
I feel like we
investment.
could build. Yeah.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
just want to. Because this leads into my next. This is my manifesto, Sam. I want us to lock in a bit. And you sent me that meme last night. That was very funny. That was like, just need to lock in. Just need to
Yeah,
lock in.
that should be
Just need to lock in.
the thumbnail for this critter pit. Just need
It
to
should
lock in.
be. Well, that's been my life ever since I started film school, man. Just like
Yeah,
I know what I need to do. I just need to lock in and do it.
yeah.
It's
How
so
do I do it?
so I think I I know that I really want to be making a bunch of short films on the side. So I want us to start developing quicker turnarounds. Because one mistake, God bless it, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
Mhm.
If it's shit or not, I'm still gonna learn from it. But it took like 4 or 5 months to get going. That's
Yeah.
a lot of procrastinating, especially during the summer when it's like,
What else are you doing?
yeah. So I want to moving forward get it down to like month turnarounds on projects, and I know that's pretty quick, but
Hmm.
this is for
Especially with school.
probably 5 minute projects, like short projects,
Yeah.
you know, which I don't
Yeah.
think is that crazy.
I agree. I think that's definitely possible. I think it's all about like setting deadlines for me at least.
Exactly.
Like right as I
Exactly.
have a deadline
So
set, it's like, okay, I can work towards that. I know like it's
exactly.
locked in.
So I think
Just
the
do it.
way we do this is we have like week by week productions, right? First
Hmm.
week is like script development, you know. Second
Yeah.
week is this a project we can actually shoot? Like get
Yeah.
actors, we get names, we get locations, right? We get
Yeah.
like shot list, whatever. Third week rehearsing, fourth week shooting,
I like this. Yeah.
right?
I think that's a very doable schedule.
I think that's pretty doable because this isn't like I think honestly projects even smaller than one mistake, you know,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
this.
I agree.
Um, like fucking honestly 315 sized projects, you know, because
Hmm.
315 was not a very big project in retrospect. Felt
No,
big, but
one room or
yeah.
one
And
location.
I really want to do this just because like we could bang out so many different styles and like
Hmm.
another part of my manifesto is I want to continually be pushing ourselves in what we're doing in the realm of the tangible, right? Continually pushing ourselves with practical effects, right? We don't have something and we
Yeah.
really want to do
Build it.
something really cool, we build it, you know?
Yeah.
Like that is something over this summer that I've leaned into or like been learning, I guess, a lot. It's like we can do shit. We can build shit, right? Like
Yeah.
we have a
We just
crazy
look at
idea.
like every filmmaker's first movie, like every single one, right?
Exactly.
It's like the story is we
Exactly.
had no money, we had to figure it out. Like it's
You
all
gotta roll with
everything's
the
the same.
fucking punches. You gotta
Yeah,
roll with the
you just gotta
punches.
not stop. You just gotta keep going.
So so yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of I just kind of always want to have a creative project with you boys on the
Hmm.
roll. And
Yeah,
that's
no, I
not
think
even just the sketches aren't enough. I love the sketches that we're doing for
yeah.
Critterpit and me and
The
Graham's
sketches
thing.
are like more like a spontaneous thing. I think
Yeah,
the
just
sketches
like
should be more of a like how it was for the last one that we did when we were in school with Graham,
yeah,
where it was just like your release,
catharsis.
pure catharsis. Yeah,
Yeah, I need to edit that one still. That's another
yeah.
thing. I get into such an editing backlog. I gotta be able to like edit or like get other people to edit. That's another
Hmm.
thing I need to work on.
I finally finished editing my Super 8 film into a little
Yeah,
short.
I saw a bit of that. The music
Yeah,
video with Melody.
yeah, yeah.
That was lovely what I saw.
Thank you. It was
Yeah.
a lot of fun to make.
Go check it out,
It's on
critters.
my YouTube channel.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, it was a lot of fun
We
to make.
yeah. How was the edit? Were you editing Super 8 film or did you get it
No,
digitized?
I got it digitized. I could edit. I have it physically, so like I
Fuck
could if
yeah.
I really wanted to.
That's sick.
But I probably will not be doing that because I don't want to splice it all up. That seems like so much
That's
work.
fair. And like such a fucking opportunity for something to go wrong and to get destroyed or
Exactly.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'll
well,
just keep it as a reel.
we are in a time of excellent creative flourishment, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. I think the 1 month plan is
Hmm.
a doable plan. And if we just keep hold each other accountable.
Exactly. Like we
Um,
have been with the critter pits, like all
yeah,
summer.
I think we've been pretty good actually.
We have been.
Even just like I realized, hey, we need to get something out this week, and coordinating those 2 movies with Keegan, it's gonna be tough. So I'm like, gotta
Hmm.
watch Maxine. Gotta get something.
Yeah,
And here we are, Maxine.
Maxine, baby.
Smooth ass transition, baby.
Oh, we're
Dave would
already
be
into it.
proud.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that does feel weird getting into it. Do we have anything else?
Um, I don't know.
Rehearsing's going good. Squib, do or die
Oh,
tonight. Got a
so
jib. Got a tripod.
longtime critter listeners will know that I joined IATSE like a long time ago now.
Yeah.
And I finally got a call to do
Yeah.
some IATSE work, and it's like
Fuck yeah.
exactly when I'm gonna be away, which is so sad.
Oh damn.
So
Away for what?
I'm going to Boston with my family.
Boston. That's sick as
Oh
fuck.
yeah, yeah, it should be a
I
fun
gotta
trip.
I gotta sign up for IATSE and all that, bro. When
Yeah,
school
I'm
starts
kind of
back
regretting
up.
it now. I'm just like
Yeah?
I'm almost
Really?
dreading the possibility of like getting work and being like, oh, I can't do it because I'm in Red Deer. Or like, not that it would be
Shit.
hard to get out of Red Deer, but it's just like, this was I shouldn't have done this now. This was too
Yeah.
early.
So you think I should wait a bit, maybe till the end of 3rd year?
Yeah, I think I
And how
might
much
like
notice did they
rescind my
give
thing.
you? How much
They gave
notice
me
did they give?
a little over 2 week notice, I think, which is pretty
Okay.
good.
That's not bad. Because with my job, I can take off time pretty easily. So, yeah, that's good. I
Yeah.
need to
Also, the
I
shift they offered me was 10:30 p.m. to 6:30 a.m.
that's a lot. In
Yep.
Edmonton, at least?
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
very good.
And yeah, it was like the cleanup crew for like Pink or Metallica or something like.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck, I was supposed to see Metallica this summer, but fun's got her away from me. Fucking making films and shit. God damn it.
Yep. God damn it.
No, I love it though. It's actually the most rewarding, awful process in the world,
Making movies sucks. That's what
but it's
everybody says.
so sick. So sick, dude.
It is so sick. It's so crazy. Like it's
We talk about
we've
this.
been
It's
talking
like
about
obligatory conversation on every other pod is just like
yeah.
try to fathom what film is to us, the
Yeah.
process of filming.
You talk about like you started this script in like March, right? Or like had the idea for it in
Yeah,
March,
it was a
and
shit
it's
post to start. It was a complete
like
shit post.
4 5 months later, it's like gonna be real. And
Yeah,
what even is real to it? It's so crazy. It's gonna be like
this idea
10
started off
minutes.
as a complete shit post that I came up with when I was like stoned, right?
Yeah.
Because like you look at it as a reflection of all the other fella films I've made with Caleb, and it's pretty obvious,
Hmm.
just the trends, what that's like mimicking. And then I wrote that first script, and I'm like, oh damn, this could be so much better than a shit post. This could actually like land maybe if we do it right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now here we are.
Here we are. It's crazy. What a world. What a fun world.
It's a world for sure. It's a
Very
world.
excited to get back to school. Getting back to doing
I'm
this
decently
stuff.
excited. I just need
One
to
more
lock it.
month.
I just need to lock it.
I I'm feeling like we're gonna be forced to lock in. Like
Yeah.
you and I are gonna be busy.
That's why I'm getting my fucking shot list and all my cinematography stuff like smoothed out during the summer so that
Yeah.
when school starts, that's like the majority of my actual film work, quote unquote. So like my
Mm,
schedule is freed up more. Obviously, like my job ain't done, but
yeah. No, but
I
you don't
just
have to worry about it as much.
yeah, exactly. Because fuck, it's gonna be busy, man. Looking at a
Yeah.
promotion at work.
Oh shit.
Yep. Yep. It's crazy shit.
It's the best of times, the worst of times.
I feel
But it's good times.
like rapid life development, it feels like a weight off your chest because it's like, ah, I'm developing. I'm finally like getting to places I need to be. But
Hmm.
it also just leaves you so like drained out, feel. I don't know, so washed out.
Yeah,
You feel that? Where it just feels like
definitely.
life changes so quickly that it feels so different and you just feel so out of place. I don't know.
No, I understand that. It's like the Talking Head song, right? Where it's, how did you get here? You like look or stop
Yeah,
and look around. How did I get here?
I should listen to that song because it's like, how did I get here? I have like
Yeah.
concluded arcs that I have been battling with for my forever. I'm like in a stable, committed relationship, making films. Like I was telling Caleb my game plan about how like my game plan is to just work, whether it be cooking or film, just work is work as long as I'm
Mhm.
getting money, right? Ideally it's film. But then on the
Yeah.
side, I want to be making short films that I can submit to festivals, get my voice out there, right? And just
Yeah.
hone my craft as much as possible. And
I
he's
think
like,
it's also important to like not burn yourself out though. Like,
true.
there's a balance to these things where you can't
That's why I
always
like
be going. Like,
but I recognize how good it is for me when I am going with film because it brings me so much
we're
stuff.
starting an arc. I feel like I'm already like foreseeing the burnout Ethan. Like
Burnout
at the
Ethan
end,
isn't real, dude.
burnout Ethan's
Isn't
coming.
no
But I'm calling it by like the
September.
last day of the term, like a fall term. Burnout Ethan will be hard, but and then you'll
And
have
what
the
does
break to recover.
mm, yeah. So what does Burnout Ethan look like?
Just you get that. I'm never making a movie again. Well, I don't think you'll never want to make a movie again, but just like a creative lull that
Mm,
just tired.
we'll see. You're probably.
We'll see.
I think you're being very optimistic, being like end of fall semester. I'm seeing like end of
I'm
September, end of
no,
October.
I'm trying to. I can't because I know that you have things to do until the end of fall term, so I
Yeah,
can't. I can't let you off the hook that easily.
I'm gonna lock in. I just need to lock in. I just need to lock in.
Are you editing any of the projects this fall?
Uh, um, I want to get in
Rob's
on
gonna turn
editing.
to you and say you're editing this project, right?
I want to get in on editing both the projects I'm doing cinematography for, because
Yeah,
because for me, I think that fusion of cinematographer and editor is like the best. I think that's goaded to
I
have like
agree.
a solid edit vision with your cinematography. It's the
I
only thing
think you
that's
just shoot
salvaged
exactly what you want
315.
the edit to be.
You think so?
Yeah, that's
I
what I did for the
I
Western. There's not a lot of wiggle room.
I think that's like what I went into one mistake with as a plan, but I think we definitely want to get a decent amount of coverage for the first half.
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
fuck, burnout, Ethan. Now I feel this omen over me. This
I'm sorry.
this this weight of prophecy.
We'll
Check in,
see.
critters. Check in.
Check in.
We might be like
Ethan's
new
letterbox
Ethan.
might spike.
Oh
I'm watching a
shit.
whole
We
bunch of
don't need
movies again.
another. We don't need a letterbox spike.
Nah, other than
Letterbox.
Sif. Sif is a
Oh yeah.
productive spike.
We don't need that depression spike. That was a bad. I fucking love letterbox for that though. That you could just go
Yeah, the
back through your
stats.
diary and be like,
Yeah.
huh. Why were I watching so many movies in January 2024?
What was going
What was
on?
what is
Oh,
going
right.
Oh, yeah. Damn, these are all in theaters too. That's crazy.
We went
What was
to a lot of
happening?
movies. We
That
were
was a
going
good
to
time.
like 2 movies a night. Like,
Yeah. It's the best of times, is the worst of times.
wasn't even like great movies. I don't
No,
know.
it was fucking Napoleon and Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Godzilla was goated. Godzilla holds a very special place in my heart.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't love Shin Godzilla. You got to
eh,
listen to the Lost
eh.
episode to hear our thoughts on that movie.
Fucking the lost episode. Ah, fuck. Critterpit just needs to take off. Then we won't ever need to be burned out again. We can just live lives of mediocrity and lazing about because we have a podcast and that's what we make money
Exactly.
off of. Don't you
I
want
think
that?
if we just bought 3 cameras, a whole bunch of lights, and a set, Critterpit would take off so quick. We just need to up their production value 10,000%.
I don't know. I feel like we just need marketing.
Yeah, it's just my dream to have like a video aspect of this.
Mm,
Like, I don't know.
my dream. I see that as part of the dream. I also will up you like an Red Letter Media-esque sketch.
That's what I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like, I would love for us to, like, for this to take place in the pit, like, whatever that means. Just
Yeah.
have some
Just
kind of
having Graham swinging through every now and then physically.
exactly, yeah,
That'd be great.
and some kind of fun overarching story, I'd love that.
What I like is developing the lore. Each pit we do, we
Yeah,
build up these little inside jokes, these little callbacks, these little references. I am a
exactly.
lover of podcasts with deep, indecipherable lore. I
Our
love that.
blows, that's
That's deep
incredible
lore.
lore. That
That's
should and
why
the fact that that paid off too is, like, remarkable.
that was amazing. Oh my
Yeah,
god, divine intervention. But like
honestly.
my podcasting like framework is based off the H3 podcast, and I love the H3
Mm,
podcast. I unfortunately haven't been able to watch them in a few years because of how far behind I got. But
yeah.
up to a certain point, I watched every single one. I love that podcast. And then, I got a life, and I got a girlfriend, and I got all these things, so I couldn't anymore. But I loved what they were doing. I love the lore. I love the cast of characters. I love the bits.
Mhm,
I love the
mhm.
different shows. I really like the different shows.
They don't do that anymore. It's all one show now.
It's all one show.
Yeah, the H3 show.
No
They don't
more
even call it the
leftovers.
podcast anymore.
No more leftovers.
No.
No more
Leftovers is very dead.
off the rails. Or
It's all
I guess
gone.
in the end they
They were
all did
all
just
basically
become
one
one show.
show. Yeah.
Uh, that's how it be.
Once we get
It
a
will
crew,
not.
it'll be good.
Me and Caleb were talking about starting our own podcast, like under the Critterpit umbrella, of course,
Or the banner.
but like our own spin-off show. Because
Mhm.
me and him have pretty fun dynamics, chemistry. So thought it'd do
Absolutely.
good on podcast. But yeah, we got movies
Absolutely.
to talk about. Um, preamble over. We need a
Over.
soundbite for preamble over. Now
Something.
enjoy
Yeah.
the rest of the show. And it'd be so funny because it'd be just the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So I watched this movie like a month ago.
Okay. Shout out. I watched it a few nights ago. It's so fuck, it's so disappointing. Just like the way it landed too. Because X was hype. Pearl was
Yep.
so hype. And we were all so
Yep.
excited for Maxine. And then just fizzled out. It came and it went. I didn't go to see it with Jake or Keegan. I just watched it by
Really?
myself at home. Yeah.
Wow.
'Cause I was so busy. And I got other priorities. I'm not a nerd who watches movies.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. You're a
and
nerd
then
who read books.
yeah, I'm a nerd who necromerges, Sam. That's all I do. um,
Were you necromerging while watching Maxine? Were you
a
tempted to
little
pull your
bit.
phone out? Yeah.
I was tempted, but I didn't. I didn't because it's an entertaining film. I'll say. Um,
It's a
but let's give.
frustrating movie.
I didn't even find it. I guess I found it frustrating just because, like, damn, this could have been like Pearl levels. This could have been like really good, but it was just so like meandering and mediocre.
There's so
And
many things in it that I don't know. There's way too many characters for one.
there are a good amount. Before we do that, let's give a quick recap. So there's X. I watched this in
Mhm.
theaters with my boys. Keegan was one of them. The other one we don't talk about that guy, and it was a lovely time. I loved that film. It was a really
Yeah.
fun horror film. Wasn't like the best thing ever made, but it was like that was a very enjoyable theater experience. A theater experience that'll forever stick with me just because of like the nature of that film.
Yeah.
Um,
And it's like a
I
kind of
remember,
different horror movie too. Like it's
yeah.
got its own little thing. It's a throwback, but it's
So
not just
yeah,
like
these
purely
films always.
nostalgic driven. Like it's
That's a good way to put it. They go into the throwback, but it's never just throwback, right?
yeah,
Um,
except for one of
which
them.
is except for one of them. Take a wild guess which one. I
Yeah.
distinctly remember when I was watching X, there's this guy who was sitting in a few rows in front of us who was like he was locked in for all the old people sex scenes. He was like head forward. And then as soon
Jerking
as the
off.
killing well, hey, we can't say that. We
Was
can't
that
slander it.
was
We
that the
don't know that.
person that you don't talk about anymore?
Oh, it could be. Could be. I
I'm
don't think
not
I've
gonna
ever even
confirm nor deny.
I don't even think I ever given you that lore before. But, the guy left as soon as the killing started. As soon as the old people sex ended, he left. So that was pretty funny. That was quite a humorous little thing,
It is funny.
for X. And then Pearl, I watched Pearl a few times. Watched it with you boys, and I watched it with somebody and their,
Oh,
ex.
I don't hear Ethan
As
anymore.
hello?
Hello, you're back.
Hello?
Hello,
Hello? You can't hear me anymore, son?
I can hear you. I don't. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, then we're good. You just
We're
went away for
good.
like a second.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm so
What I was
sorry.
saying is I love Pearl. Pearl's so goated.
I
That is
also love Pearl.
that movie hit all the spots, just psycho farm girl, 1930s Technicolor throwback, Wizard
Beautiful
of Oz
coloring.
vibes. It was so much fun. That film is
I
such a blast. Such a
I went to see
performance from
Pearl twice in theaters. First time with you guys, of course. Second time,
yeah,
I went to Carnival, and there was just one family in front of me.
hell yeah.
Right as Mia Goth started having sex with that scarecrow, the family stood up and left and did not come back.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Damn,
yeah!
these X movies, there's just always people leaving.
I feel like Pearl
Crazy.
was marketed as like a throwback to like 1930s movies too. Like
It
it was
was,
less
yeah.
marketed as like a horror movie and more of like a look at cool colors and beautiful
Colors
America.
are so cool. Um, the second time I saw this film, it was with somebody and their ex
X
was
at the time, like
yeah, and they were on their phone the entire film and then would,
hell
like,
yeah.
look up, like, a few seconds and, like, laugh really obnoxiously, and then, like, go back down to their phone or scream like a child. It was awful. It
That
was
sounds like a
awful.
fun time to me.
It's real awful. And then, that person slapped me later that night too. That was pretty
Wow.
sick.
Because
I
you went to
I
see Pearl with him?
No, because they were
Why'd you
saying
drag me out to
something.
this pornographic film?
I quoted Better Call Saul at him. Do you know that one scene in Better Call Saul?
I maybe.
Are you familiar with Howard Hamlin?
No.
Okay, so there's this one scene where Kim Wexler's going all she's doing some stuff, and he goes to her, "The next time you have something to say, I suggest you keep it to yourself, because I don't care." So I quoted that to the girl at the when we were at the club, because she was saying some annoying shit. And
Yeah,
I guess
that
she didn't know it was a Better Call Saul reference, so she slapped me across the face.
yeah.
So
I don't know. I definitely see how that could come across as
she was being
pretty
so
bad.
annoying, bro. She was being so annoying.
Oh, okay.
She was being so annoying. I had to hit her with Better Call Saul.
Was the ex with you two at the time?
Yeah. Like, what do you
It's
mean?
so funny. Oh, just like
Like,
were they with you guys?
yeah, that we're all in a
Okay.
unit. The next
What a
time you have something to
terrible
say,
vibe.
I suggest you keep it to yourself because I don't care. I can see why that's kind of a crazy thing to say to someone, but
Yeah.
come
You
on,
just
Sam.
assumed
It's
they were
Better Call
really into Better Call
Saul.
Saul.
Yeah, I assume they were Hamlin heads.
Yeah.
Why can't I assume
Sorry,
they're
I just
Hamlin
thought you were a Hamlin head.
heads? Howard Hamlin's goaded, dude. Don't even. Howard Hamlin's so goaded.
Hmm.
Anyways, Pearl's so awesome. I love Pearl. What a
Yeah.
performance from Mia Goth too. Like, I think
Incredible. If that
probably the
Critterpit
best
sketch
performance I've
ever
seen of
gets
her.
edited,
Yeah,
or
you guys will see a homage
yeah,
to that from one
exactly.
of the critters.
Yep.
Love Pearl. So there's a lot of excitement building up to Maxine, the third in the trilogy, the triple X,
Yep.
and it came, it landed, and it left.
It crashed.
Now,
Kind of made
I
a
wouldn't say
dud.
it's an awful film. I'd say I enjoyed it more than I disliked it. It's just it was so I don't know. It felt like what the first little bit of X felt like to me. Because the first bit of X to me just kind of feels like a little meandering, a little just like genre fair,
Yeah.
uh, nothing super complex or interesting. Nothing interesting really about it. It's just like
Yeah.
as the film goes on, it develops into something different and more unique and interesting.
Hmm.
Um, Maxine
This
kind of just was that the whole time.
Yeah, and it can't decide what genre it wants to be either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, yeah, I didn't really like any of the characters either. Like, I found Pearl to be a very, interesting character, but I just couldn't get into Maxine Minx, and I really did not like the director character in this movie either.
Yeah. Elizabeth Debicki. Is that her name?
Yeah. Oh my god.
God, she sucked. Oh
And
my
the
god.
whole
Every
time I'm like,
scene with her felt the most on the nose,
it
first
it
draft
felt so
shit.
like preachy. Yeah, like I don't know. It's like it felt
The
like a Ty
psycho
West
scene,
like surrogate character, and
the
it made me not like Ty West. I was like, why would you
the
put?
psycho scene, Hotel Bates was awful. Oh my god. Like cool
Yeah,
conceptually, but like just how on the nose and the scripting around it was so bad. So bad.
yeah,
Oh my lordy. Which breaks my heart because that's usually the stuff I enjoy most of all in films like these, the behind the scenes, the Hollywood, the business, right? The director actor relationship. And it was just
yeah.
done so badly that I wasn't
It
even like
it
fucking
felt so like
rocking
fake.
my
Like
head.
yeah, like who is this director? Why would I
Why is
don't
she
know.
British? Why is she
Why is she
British?
British? She's
Get her
directing
out of
like schlock. Like I
here. Yeah.
don't mind a director who like takes the job seriously, but it's like
Couldn't decide if the
this
film
isn't
they were
like your.
making was schlock or heart.
It was a
High art. I
sequel
don't.
to a schlock film. Like that's
Yeah.
the in-universe thing. I don't
I
know.
wish we got more with that because that
She
could have
needed to
been
be more of like
interesting.
a caricature. Like
You
even if
know,
she is like a serious filmmaker, she just can't be like so pretentious. I think. I don't know.
okay. There are 2 characters who are completely caricatures, but I kinda
Yes,
had a lot of fun with.
Kevin Bacon is in a different movie.
I love Kevin Bacon in this
He's in a
movie.
completely different film.
He's having so much fun, man. Every time he popped up, it was like a little bit of breath of fresh air. Just like, I don't know. I thought that was fun. That was something I
He
was having
gets
fun.
he gets thrown away though. Like I don't know.
I know. His
His character
execution scene
does
is
not need
sick.
to be in this movie. Like I don't know. The
He
whole
is the
time I'm
most,
thinking
like, yeah, henchman. He's just a henchman.
he's just a henchman, but he's Kevin Bacon for some reason. So I feel that they built the part up more to be Kevin
He
Bacon,
should've
and
he
it just
should've flipped.
doesn't pay off.
He probably should have flipped. The way they delivered the plot with the one letter, it shouldn't have been done like that. It should have been Kevin Bacon flipped. They flipped him, you know,
Hmm.
and that's how the plot falls in more. Because
There's
that's a character who's, like, already very weaselly. It would've worked him being I think it would've been pretty fun having him be, like, a Weasley little, um,
exactly,
rat for Maxine. I wanted more
exactly
his death scene's pretty sick, though. I didn't expect him to just, like
car compactor.
in a better movie, that scene would've really hit.
Yeah,
Like but it's a good scene as is. So much blood comes out of the car.
hmm
It's great. Um,
yeah. There's also cops in this movie.
the
Terrible
cops sucked.
cops.
The cops I thought, okay, when they have the one line about how, like, there's a guy and a woman, and the guy's, like, overhyping it, overselling his act, um, to Maxine. I'm like, "Okay, that's like a cute little bit of
It's like Marvel
characterization."
movie, but like I
But
don't
I
know.
thought that was gonna be, like, just a little bit of cute characterization,
Nope.
but that was their entire
He's like a
character,
main
and
character.
and then they were main characters. Then they were main characters with, like, an emotional beat at the end. It was crazy. It felt so, like, we're spoiling this whole movie, by the way, if that isn't
Yeah,
obvious.
yeah,
Where Maxine goes in the end, like, with her dad and the whole cult, that shouldn't have been the fucking cops showing up. That should have been Giancarlo Esposito. That would have been
yep.
so much sicker, bro.
Also, the
'Cause
cops
I
are like, they're so incompetent in that scene. Like, they're like, they watch Maxine go up to and they're just like, we'll just wait. We'll just see what's happening.
yeah.
And then they don't do anything. I don't know. Like,
Didn't you
that really
cry,
bugged
though,
me.
when the
No,
one guy he's like, "I could have been an actor,
I could
and
have been
now
a
I'm finally
contender.
here. I'm finally here. I
No,
could have been somebody. Then I'm nothing. That's what I am."
and
It
die.
sucked. It was awful.
Just
I
die.
liked fucking John Carlos wig in this is so sick. I love his
Yeah.
wig so
I
much.
I like that he's not playing just another
Giancarlo
like
Esposito.
serious guy. Yeah, because Giancarlo Esposito, I think, is a fun guy in real life.
Right? I was
So,
jamming every single scene he got in this. I was loving it. I was loving his character. But we get like 2 scenes with him.
and he's almost always just on the phone. Like
It's so
he's
lame. It's
always
so
just in like
lame.
a room.
Get rid of the cop characters or have them be tangential. You know, keep their lines, keep their cute little characterization because I think it works if you aren't trying to make
Or
main characters with it, you know?
okay, or even this is a complete rewrite. This is like basically different movie now. Giancarlo, give him a bigger role. He's still this like sleazy agent person. Maybe
Yeah.
he's like taking these actors who are becoming washed up now. Like
Mm.
they've been in their B horror movie, but they're not getting any roles anymore. And he sends them to Maxxine's dad. Kind of like
Okay.
tie everything together a little bit more. Like
Yeah. Less loose end.
less loose ends, less characters, and then that's kind of Maxine's kind of discovering it through Giancarlo. Giancarlo doesn't know that Maxine and this guy are related. You know,
See,
I don't know.
you know
Just
what this movie was reminding me of? Hardcore, Paul Schrader. It was
yeah,
reminding me of that a good amount.
yes, me too.
And
Except
that's a
hardcore's
movie
good.
yeah, and that's a movie with a lot of side characters. Kinda
Yeah,
loosey goosey, not overcomplicated plot, but a lot of, like, ends to its plot, right? Um,
but we are only following one character through the whole movie. We
yeah.
never flash away,
But, like, why I think hardcore works so much better is it has such a singular style throughout, right?
and a
It
clear
knows
motive.
yeah, it knows exactly what it's doing. It's well written, you know? Everything has a point, all these little side characters we meet. Where in this, you know, you can't tell if this is a plot thing or if this is just a nostalgic callback thing,
Hmm.
right? Or if this is just a piece of a genre
They do
fair.
weird Jalo things, which is like
I would have fucking rocked
lean
this if they
into
went
it.
the
Yeah,
dad. I liked the dad twist. I know it's a little ham-fisted, right? Just like grasping at anything from X, but
yeah, that's what it felt
I
like to me.
to me it worked for me. I liked the visuals, especially at that nice LA manor in the end with all these cultists. I just wish it was built up to that point a little better. I could have seen that working for me though. It was just
Yeah,
a little loosey goosey. I wish Pearl's coming to or not Pearl, X's or Maxine's coming to terms with her trauma was kind of more of a bit of the plot, more instrumental to the plot because
yeah,
those parts were really cool. That's my favorite scene in the movie where they're doing that like plaster over her head and she's like getting
yes.
flashbacks to the first
That is a
film.
really good scene. That is
That
the
is
best
such a
scene in the
sick
movie.
scene. Just because
Yeah.
like the you can immediately tap into like the sensory feeling of that, like how tangibly terrifying it would be to have this
Mhm.
plaster over your face. And they
And then
use
be
the
all
space.
alone.
Yeah. Oh, that scene's great. And I wish Pearl coming to terms with or Pearl, fuck off. Maxine's coming to terms with her trauma was more of a function of the plot, right? I feel like something like that could have really streamlined this.
Yeah.
We
They
had just
needed to,
more.
like, because I feel would you even know that, like, the preacher is, like, connected to her? Because other than they don't, like, tease it throughout the movie. Like, if you hadn't watched X, would this feel,
Well,
like, even more out of left field?
well, they do have the thing at the start with her dad and
Oh,
her
right.
rehearsing. She's young, which I like
They
that
need
cold
to
open, right?
tease that
Kind
a
of
little bit
showing
more, though, I think. They need to intersperse it a little bit more. Do something.
maybe for me
Like,
it
even
worked.
because he's a televangelist, even just, like, have him on some TVs, just, like, walking past and kinda, like,
That
just
would have been
shrugs
cool.
at.
Yeah, that would have been a
Like,
much
just
more effective storytelling.
anything. Yeah.
I just I was appreciating the idea of just this guy creating. You know, he created her. He instilled in her this passion, and it got so far out of what he wanted for her. I think that's a cool idea. I just wish
I'm a star.
there was more nuance in the development, the writing. Um, I think I liked their scenes they had together, her and him. I think those worked well.
He
The moments they had together.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
For me, it
By
worked
that point,
instantly.
it's,
Like
like, so, like I
Yeah,
don't
I
like
I get where you're coming from because
it's
it's
a
like so
different
much shit
movie.
you
It's a different
slog
thing.
through.
It's like
I can appreciate those nuggets though. I really like their final like moment they have together. I hate the like fake flash forward she has. I hate that.
me too.
But
They just
I like the
they needed
moment
to commit
afterward
to
where
one
she's like
genre or one
where she's
feel, I
like
think.
she's like say it with me. I will not accept a life that I do not deserve.
Yeah.
And then she blows up his head in such a
Great
sick
head
head
explosion.
explosion. I
Yeah.
like, yeah, fucking best one I've seen
Was
since
pretty amazed by
Scanners.
that.
I
Yeah.
like that moment. I was buying and enjoying this twisted relationship, father-daughter relationship between these two. I just wish the film around it was better written and better built up too.
It's so all over the place, and it feels
Yeah.
so long. Like,
See, it didn't feel too long for me.
I don't know. I felt trapped. I was
I
like,
think it's also because it's like the first film I watched in like a week, so it was like very quick for me. But
okay, yeah.
it was so quick. I actually like was enjoying my time through it, and then when it ended, it's like, oh, that's a kind of a mid movie, and I had to like reflectively look back why. But
Mm.
watching it, it kind of glazed past me at a decent pace. Um, that's kind of the nature of these like nostalgia trappies, you know. It's all just
Oh,
serviceable.
look.
Oh look, it's the music and the lights, and
They
Buster
said the
Keaton is
thing.
trying to molest Maxine for some reason.
Yeah. Why'd they do
That
that
was
to
kind of
Buster Keaton?
Charlie
Was
Chaplin was the literal
Yeah,
pedophile.
exactly. Do it to him. Buster Keaton
Buster
has
Keaton
had a sad
catching
enough
more
life.
flack.
Yeah.
Damn, poor fucker.
Poor guy. Yeah, I
Or
don't know.
maybe they were trying to comment on that. Maybe the Charlie Chaplin street performer was getting so much more
Having just more
play.
success as
So
being a
so Buster. I mean, it would make sense. Like I don't think very not the biggest group of people are going to be watching this and be like, "Oh my god, that's Buster Keaton."
Yeah. Well, then why do Buster Keaton? Like,
Because it's Buster
well,
Keaton. That's sick
but do
as fuck.
Charlie Chaplin? I don't know. Oh my god, it's
Yeah.
Harold Lloyd.
Oh my god, Harold Lloyd just got his balls crushed. Holy shit.
I hated. I don't know. She's friends with like a video store owner, and
Oh
he gets
yeah.
murdered. Even
Was he supposed to be gay? Were they cast? Were they
I
casting
I
him
don't
as
know.
gay? Cause
I don't
like,
understand why all of the murders were like complete like Jalo, like black glove, knife, cool
yeah.
colors.
I
It
mean,
just other than it being
I
like, oh
enjoy.
look, it's like Jalo. Like I don't know.
I mean, I enjoyed it. Like for my eyes, enjoyed it. It looked cool. But I get where you're coming from
I
because it's
wanted
like,
it like if it's gonna be
mm,
like make it a Jalo movie then. Like don't make it like this
yeah.
crazy satanic thing. Like
So
or
if
you
you had to
can
chalk up where you think the issues of this film came from, would you say too many cooks in the kitchen, too many
yes.
outside influences? Yeah. Or
I think
maybe too much
or
success
t-
for X and Pearl
yeah,
because it's
I
like
think that's it. And I think it Ty is Mr. West, if I may.
Mr. West, Mr. West.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of conflicting reports. Maybe he's not a very good director and he just got
Oh yeah.
lucky. Or like I
Maybe
I,
maybe
I
Mia
feel
Goth
yeah,
is the secret, right? Because she had much more control on Pearl, right? They co-wrote that one together.
yeah.
So maybe Mia Goth has
Maybe
the
she reined him
sauce.
in. And
So
yeah,
is
too many cooks in
he
the kitchen. They like maybe A24 was like, "Hey, everybody wants to be in your movie now. Write 1,000 parts.
yeah,
Uh,
make this work. We need
make this
Giancarlo.
work."
We need Kevin Bacon. We need Elizabeth Debicki. We need Olivia Colman.
Halsey,
We need all of them. We need
yeah,
all of them.
Lily James. Like, there's too many. Yeah, way too many people in this movie. I don't know. There's not a single issue with it. It's just that like as a whole, it doesn't come together. It's just a jumble of different things. Where
But
Pearl
there's
is like
still
such a perfect one thing, right? Like,
oh yeah, Pearl's fucking breeze past you. That
yeah,
movie,
it's
that's a quick
so
fucking movie, man.
coherent and connected.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Knows
Maybe it is commenting
exactly.
on like how weird Jalo movies are, but
Because
it still
Giallo movies
doesn't.
are pretty
But it
disconnected.
doesn't feel like it. Like could you imagine
Yeah,
if they'd made this movie like an Italian movie? They just dubbed everybody after.
That'd be
I think I
fun.
would have liked it even more then. That would have been really fun. So
Do
stupid, but
you like the ending where she, like I fucking hate they do the fake flash forward first.
yeah.
I don't get that, and then they do the real flash forward after.
Yeah.
I thought that was the most annoying shit ever.
Me too.
Why? What's the point? They're, like, pretty, like, identical endpoints anyways. I don't get it. I don't get
Yeah.
it, Sam.
I don't get it either. I
She
yeah, was
becomes a
pretty
Hitchcock
frustrated by that point.
longbow. Oh my god.
She got what she wanted.
I liked the final shot, though, of just her disembodied head on the bed. I thought, like, damn, if this was a sick film and it ended like that, that would've
Yeah.
been such a good homage
Damn,
to,
if
like,
only this
Pearl.
movie was good. There's so
How
many
sick
things
would
in
that
it
have
where it,
been?
like, could have been good. Or even, like, completely take out the father. This was my other thought while watching the movie. Just, like, a cool, like, murder mystery movie on a film set, like, that would be fun. Like,
It would be
everybody's
cool.
dying around
I
this lead
say,
actor.
first off, we rewrite massively Elizabeth Debicki's character.
We take
Change
her out.
compose or, like, fucking go harder on the film drama shit, just have it be better. Get rid the
Yeah.
cops, though. Get rid the fucking
Get rid of the
cops.
cops. Replace the
Make
cops with Kevin Bacon. Like, just a PI.
Yeah, those 2 are the same kinda implement. We don't need all
Yeah,
these the cops can literally just be like a cop car going down the street that she has to hide from.
exactly.
That's all that needs to
Exactly.
be, right? And it will achieve
And
the exact same thing.
there's a
You know
scene
who
in this too
dies?
where they're like taking like the cops are taking a body across the street and like Maxine comes and like rips the like face off. Like
Yeah.
it's like that would
No,
how would that ever
the
happen?
cop
That's so
looks her right in
stupid.
the eyes. The cop looks her right in the eyes and then lifts up the thing so she can
Yeah.
see it's her buddy. And I did like
Yeah.
how he was, like, staring right at her, the corpse. I thought that was kinda fun, but it was so cheesy, man.
Yeah.
Um, so you know what you do? You get rid of the cops, and if we're still going the same plot of Maxine, you know who dies in the Hollywood Hills? Make that Giancarlo. Give Giancarlo some more
Yes.
scenes, and then he can have a monologue where he's like,
Do you think they only
"Oh,
had him for a day though?
I've
Like
I've gotten so
he's
many people to the stars in these hills or something, and now I'm one of them." Have him say some shit like that. There you go. Bada bing, bada
yeah.
boom. It's not a amazing film, but it's a better film. We're starting, I think.
Yeah.
Have her trauma be like a big part. Have like a good
Have her
way to,
show emotion throughout the movie. He's
you
like
know,
a
it's a
brick
would be a
wall for
cool
most of this.
way for this to tie in with both Pearl and X. You could have had Pearl herself kind of be manifest more in like Maxine's psyche. That could have been kind of cool. Seeing
Yeah.
that dual role, seeing the
Yeah.
long term effects. I know, like,
Killing somebody because they kind
thing.
of tease that in this movie, right? Like that's what she's having trauma with when like she's got the
Yeah.
mask on.
I know,
Yeah.
like, saying adding another element to a movie like this is crazy, but like,
Yeah, but
could have been
it's not
cool.
just adding, it's like you would just make it
Develop
all
it.
like it's like glue. It's like you're adding glue to
Yeah.
a toy house that
Glue it
is just kind of like barely held apart or
glue it
held
up, T.
together. It's like, yeah, glue, tighten everything up. Just tighten it up. I don't
Glue it
know.
up, T.
Yeah, I gave this movie a 6, but that's generous. It's probably a 4.
I think this is a 6 movie. Wait, did I give it a
Yeah.
6? Yeah, I
I
gave
think you gave
it
it
a
a
6.
5, didn't you?
I got a 5. No,
Yeah,
it's
5 out of 5. No, I gave it a 5. Yeah, it's I don't know.
good. I will not accept a life I do not deserve. Issue. Oh,
Bless you.
thank you. What else does T West have on his belt? Pearl X Maxine, The House of the Devil,
You made one
Cabin
of the
Fever 2.
VHS.
Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
amazing. And I feel like it might be a long time before we hear T West's name again now that the X trilogy is done, because that was kind of like the thing, right?
I bet this one made money though.
Yeah,
But
I
this
hope.
one also felt way more expensive. Like the last two were
Oh
just like
yeah,
each $1 million, right? This one is like huge.
wasn't Pearl a COVID movie too?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just like 5 people.
Oh, Pearl
That's
was
what
so
Ty
sick.
West needs. He needs COVID. He needs to like something to like limit everything.
He needs to be extremely limited.
Yeah.
Mia Goth is in Blade?
Yeah,
What?
that movie's never coming out.
It's just her and
Mahershala.
Mahershala Ali. Mahershala.
Yeah. You haven't seen the new Deadpool movie, right?
No, tell me about it though.
Do you mind if I spoil it?
Hit me with it. My
So
boy Shell
Wesley
Network's been
Snipes as Blade is in it.
okay.
And he has a line where he says, "I'm the only Blade, motherfucker. Like I'm the only Blade there'll ever be." And I was like, "Wow,
Okay.
that's a dig on like this movie you're developing. Like you're about to make another Blade next year, aren't you?"
Well, isn't that the whole point of Deadpool? It's like it's so irreverent. Oh my god, it's so irreverent. Oh
Yeah.
my god, they said that, dude. Oh my god. Ryan Reynolds said that. Fuck, I love him. He's so awesome.
He's so
I love
cool.
Ryan Reynolds.
He's so funny.
Everyone loves Ryan Reynolds. Do you love Ryan Reynolds, Sam?
No, I I feel like he's like a specific mood. I'm not often in that mood, but he's just
I'm
like
never in that mood. I think I just
he's
got
kind of
born with
very
that part of
one note.
I was born without that part of my brain, Sam, because I don't get it. Everyone I've ever talked to, my girlfriend, my family, my friends, my coworkers, they all love Ryan Reynolds.
He's just a good. He's like very safe. I don't know. He's just like a.
I
He's like
don't get it.
a purebred dog. Just like easy. You don't really have to worry about it.
He's like a chihuahua. He's just annoying, and I hate
Yeah.
how he gets Canadian cinema clout. None of that should go to him. Not an ounce of that should go to him.
No, I think he as a person, I think he's like pretty good for Canadian cinema. He makes sure that a lot of his movies get filmed in Canada. He puts together
Does he?
grants for indigenous filmmakers and stuff. Like
Okay, if he is doing that, then I will stop
he is pretty
hating him.
cool. He's
Uh,
like an insane business person too, right? Like he has a
I
soccer
just
team in Wales. He has Mint Mobile. He has like his alcohol, and they're all like cross integrated.
I
You know.
think just David Cronenberg should be where he's at, or the Dirty Nil.
Have you seen the reviews for The Shroud? I was looking at the
No,
letterbox. Don't look at it.
don't, Sam.
Don't look at it.
This was we were doing so good. This wasn't a grieving pod. The Shrouds. No. Okay, top review, David Ulrich, 4 stars, and I trust that dude usually.
Okay. Yeah, the top reviews are like not the worst, but the overall curve is oosh, yeesh.
Dude, if anyone's gonna like it though, it's gonna be me. We'll see.
Yeah.
That's a crazy curve, yeah. Fuck, dude, that's a crazy
That's worse than
curve.
Megalopolis, which is my most hyped movie for.
So wait, did Cronenberg's wife die?
I don't know.
Yeah, this top review's inspired by the loss of the director's wife. Okay.
And it
So
still is maybe not
just
very good.
just go into it with that knowledge, guys.
Leave
I've
the man
seen
alone.
I'm about to be the number one defender. It'd be so sick if this came to Sith.
Yeah, it would be. I feel like it could.
Yeah, not the most impossible thing.
No, I'm hoping Megalopolis. That's what I want.
Oh yeah, Megalopolis gonna be crazy.
I'm so
Oh,
excited to see that
Shrouds.
movie.
Please be okay. I don't care.
Please
It's
be
gonna be
good.
good for me. I'm
Perfect
gonna like
Days
it.
came to
I'm
Sif,
gonna like
so
it.
I feel like those are kind of like similar level movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I would not buy Maxxine when it comes to DVD.
No, I don't think I ever want to watch it again.
No,
Fuck.
it's
You
tainted
ruined
the
my
X
mood with the
franchise.
Shrouds.
I'm
Shrouds
so
better be
sorry.
good.
Maybe you'll be one of the like 10 people to give it 5.
I'm gonna be, bro. Just you wait. I should do a binge through a lot of more. I should watch all my Cronenbergs again before that comes out.
Yeah, some Cronin binge. I still have to watch several of his movies.
You gotta hit existence, my friend. Existence. You
I,
know,
I
if we
think
ever
next for
do
me is
that
probably going to
Matrix,
be History of Violence and Eastern Promises.
those are sick. If we ever do that Matrix pod, we gotta throw in existence in there too.
Okay.
Existence, because that came out in 1999 too. It got like squashed by Matrix, but it's like
Mm.
very similar thematically.
We could just do Matrix 1 versus Existence.
We could, but we could also do all of them too.
We could. Those movies are
We could.
long.
No, we gotta lock in. We gotta lock in.
Okay. There's some week soon we're gonna have to do 2 Critterpits because I'm gonna be away a week.
Okay,
Not able to do it, but
we got it.
we got it. All right. It was a good ep. A lot of
I think,
preamble. Pretty negative review of Maxxine, but
yeah, it looked good. Decent performance.
yeah, it looked good. Get Gabe in. He'll save the franchise.
Fix it. Fix it, Gabe.
Fix it,
Did
Gabe.
you hear Black Panther actor Connie Shium died age 72?
No. Who was she in Black Panther? Or was
I
she a
don't know.
Black Panther who was also an actor?
I don't know. I'm just reading.
Breaking news.
Yeah. Good movie. Bad movie. Who fucking cares? 6 out of 10.
Yeah,
Sorry, I was
it's
texting on
whatever.
my phone. I'm sure the audience could feel me texting on my phone just with that
No
statement.
way. It was seamless.
Seamless. Um, have we done a good ep here?
We've done an ep. We've done
Is this
our
an hour?
required. Yeah.
We got the quote in. We got the
Yeah.
fucking.
That's fine. That's enough.
We.
We should let the critters know we did a lot of good preamble before the pod too. We should have just
Yeah,
recorded
believe it or
that.
not, me and Sam had an unrecorded
We had some
conversation.
good riffs going.
Like, that's only a handful of fucking thems.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye, Critterpit.
Bye.